Hey guys, how's it going? F8 Alpha here. Welcome back to Inquisitor Martyr. Today we are continuing on our journey in Inquisitor Martyr here. Alright, so we have a assassination mission, which we're going to go ahead and take. It's a small map, so it shouldn't be that involved. Let's go ahead and have a look at our inventory and see what we have for our weapon selection here. We have a melt-a-gun, and we have a flamer. I'm going to go ahead and change the flamer out for maybe the pulse, or the plasma, excuse me, plasma gun. Well, I am looking at the shotgun right now. Let's go with the plasma gun. Let's see how that works out for us here. So we're gonna run the melt-a-gun and the plasma gun. So it's gonna be like a energy build, I guess you'd say. Let's go ahead and get into it here. Now the developers at Neocore Games with Inquisitor Martyr here have stated in their notes that roughly every month Inquisitor Martyr should be getting an update, which I'm hoping to see an update here in the next week or so. Bring some new fixes to the game, perhaps some new enemies or what have you, maybe some maps, I'm not sure, but I'm looking for the new updates here. If nothing else, I have to bring just a new fix to the game. Those fixes are always definitely needed for any kind of game. Let's go ahead and look at this map because I think it's multi-directional. Yeah, you can go two ways. I actually think I'm gonna start off this way. I'm gonna clear out this area and then proceed back. The plasma gun is very strong. It's about 200 damage per shot. Great. Taking out those enemies very quickly. The focused bolt has got an armor pierce ability, which, for those of you who do not know, the armor pierce ability basically completely ignores armor. So for the heavily armored combatants, or the dreadnoughts and the decimators that I will come against, this will definitely take them out of the equation very quickly. Care about overheating with this build, as it definitely is a power build, and that's based on heat instead of like ammunition and reloading. So what I'm doing here is I'm just basically taking out the minor units around this renegade commander. As you can see, he wasn't much of a challenge for us in our Inquisitor. Let's go and open this chest here. If we can. Maybe not. Moving on. plasma guns bringing the business here, showing no mercy to these minor units. You can see it's very effective at pretty much one-shotting most of these units, and then even deals like occasional melee unit, which you basically two-shot. As we see here, we have a dreadnought, so we're gonna go ahead and put this focus bolt to action here in a couple seconds to show you guys just how fast you can rip apart a dreadnought. Looks like he has a commander with him. Reborn Marauder. I don't see any Marines, Space Marines. Let's go and take a pop shot at him here. We're gonna drop our turret and we're gonna back up here. Plasma weapons are the way to go for armor, because there was really not much of a struggle there for trying to take down that dreadnought. As you see, I overheated my weapon here. I had to wait for it to cool off. And I just basically pulling a little cleanup here and taking out these other units, the raiders and whatnot around here, the tribesmen and raiders. We still have a commander in the back there. Switch weapons right here. I'm gonna try the Melta gun. See how fast that'll take him down. How quickly he can tear through a commander. Decapitated him there, if you guys saw that. If we had a gun here, we could have hopped on. However, I'm kind of waiting for the update and the patch for them to fix that. As you guys might have seen in one of my earlier videos, I basically hopped on one of those guns and had an issue about getting off of it. My Inquisitor basically was stuck on it. So I was attached to the gun there and couldn't get off. And I basically died. Moving on here. Let's try and get a better angle. There we go. See what I'm doing here, see how I'm running. Check the map real quickly. Just push on the other direction now. Still really liking this armor that I found with this Inquisitor. There we go. Making quick work of them. You can see those grenades that the commander is throwing at me there. He's giving command to his troops. You can see the grenades he's throwing. It's definitely defeating my suppression resistance there. My suppression is dropping very quickly when he does that and he hits me with those. Go ahead and start loading on him here. There we go. Look at that. Just like that, the mission is complete. There we have. Looks like we got a multi-melta. And of course, they confiscated items. Go ahead and take that. Let's go back to the store here. Probably start selling some of our other weapons that we do not need. We do have an eviscerator here, which is basically a two-handed chainsword. Let's go ahead and have a look at that. Cooldown for savage assault, damage for spinning blow, and damage for whirling attack. This is definitely a flesh bane weapon, and that's basically where you do extra damage to non-armored units. So what kind of armor we have here? I'm okay with that. Let's have a look at this. So we do more melee damage, you move faster, and you have heat resistance. So this would be for like maybe a plasma pistol and some type of melee weapon, a power sword or hammer or chainsaw, whatever have you, some kind of melee weapon. This would be beneficial for that kind of build, which I could definitely see what I have here. Critical hit strength. So this is great for the power sword as the critical hit. It's definitely with the power sword. So this would be beneficial for the power sword. This looks like just like a tank, more tanky build. That's what this would be great for. This Mars main implement here, as you get your physical resistance, your movement speed, and your virtue. Let's check my inventory fast, make sure I don't have any more blue items. I gotta figure out something somewhere to put these items here. So I think I have a couple of the same thing. Sell that. So as you get higher ranks, and you progress with your character, the weapons become more and more powerful to complement that. So as you see here, you can have, two of the same weapons. However, they'll have different attack ratings. Just I'm gonna clean out my inventory real quickly. So I have a heavy flamer. Alright, let's go back to the star mapping and see what our next mission's gonna be. I think we've got a couple of silence the guns, 2 missions for silence the guns, 1 medium, 1 small. Iona planet, we have Nurgle infestation. Let me just back it up and look at the other sectors to see just how close we are to getting that rank 3 here. I know in the Atheon sector we're closing in on it and getting that item. So I like to travel there and see what kind of missions we have available to us. Silence the guns. We can do that. We can silence the guns. We can do this. I think for this one, as far as the weapons I'm going to take out, I think I'm going to switch out the Melta. The Melta gun. I think I'm going to switch that out for Go with a great sword, which will give my Inquisitor some melee action there, some melee combat. Or we could go with something like an auto pistol or bolter pistol, and then use a smaller weapon, which might be the way to go, as I have not run a bolter pistol yet. So we're gonna try that out actually. We're gonna run maybe a power sword or a chain sword. Let's compare them here real quick. I'm gonna go with the chain sword on this. There we go, got the combo set up there. Of course, my secondary weapon is the plasma gun. So let's go ahead and get straight into it here and see how well this combination performs for us. Alright, and here we go. You can see there's a little bit of animation issues here. This is something that will be worked out though, as this is, again, the alpha. Very early stages of the game. The space marine here, the plague having space marine. We're gonna go ahead and use plasma gun against him, as it'll just tear apart an armor. Go, plasma gun. Definitely not letting us down with this. So we got a ton of units over here. So we got dreadnoughts. We got plague space marines, havoc marines, and we also have standards bearer. Might be a champion over there. We're gonna have to just check this out. Let's go ahead and drop that turret. Prepare for this. As you see, hitting that space marine very hard. I see those rockets from that marine just blowing me off my legs there. I managed to get off 2 good shots. A plasma gun into him, finally dropping them. Looks like he just has a regular rifle, I'm guessing. As you can see, my suppression dropped massively just by 1 hit from that rocket, from that space marine there. Something you gotta keep in mind when you're assaulting a massive group is how fast your suppression drops. As if it drops down to the red or below that, you'll be knocked off your feet with the next blow. We're gonna back off here. Try to prioritize those Marines with the rocket weapons there. So I can try and stand my feet as long as I can. Keep me in the fight, really, is what it's doing. Keep my gun rolling instead of knocking me off my legs. Take down the standard bearer here. There we go. There we have it. It's time to start lighting up the dreadnought. So there, I got a critical strike on that enemy there, and did like 540 damage versus the regular 200, I think, like 203. All right, so we have another Marine here. We gotta light him up, and as you can see, I can't even get a shot off. There we go. Finally dropped him with the help of my turret there. More units to take out over here, and we can shut down this gun. There we go. Go ahead and shut down this AA battery. There we have it. Have a quick look at the map. Looks like they're pretty much on opposite ends. You got one of the AAs in the north here, and then one in the south. So we're gonna have to go through and pretty much clear out everything in our path. You can see we've got tons of Marines in here. Tons of different Marine types. Yep. I try and prioritize them. The Marines, the Havoc Marines with the rockets. There we go. Back off a little bit here, draw them in. Try and dodge those blows, those leg ridden. Giving that Space Marine a chance to back up there. Just kept on re-engaging them. Looks like we had another horde of enemy units units here. Tons of enemy types. Let's go ahead and probably drop a turret, as that'd be a smart move. Alright, here we go. Now they're smelling that blood in the water and they're on the chase. They're on the hunt. I know that my plasma gun cooled down there as I overheated just a second ago while I engaged in that last marine. It's like we need to do some of this standards bearer as he's bringing forth a ton of units. I'm getting a little bit overran here. I don't have much of here we go. Switch weapons here. Got this dreadnought best you can here. A lot of issues with dreadnought. There we go. Finally able to rip them apart, but I'm still being engaged by tons of enemy units down here. These Zerglings. We need to go ahead and try and get to this. Ah, man, this is tough. Trying to take out the standards bearers. He is just bringing in the reinforcements. Very difficult for us to even move. There's so many units. But we finally made it. Finally pushed our way through there and slaughtered those units. There we go. Now we're able to shut down this AA battery. It makes number 2 for us. Only one left here. Let's go ahead and push that direction to get that. Plasma gun just punch a nice superheated round, superheated charge right through your chest there. Finish off some of these guys in just one shot. quite sure what these units are doing. Maybe they're rallying to some point. I am slaughtering them regardless. I just overheated my plasma gun there, so I gotta pull back for a second until it cools down. My turret here, there we go. Help us engage. Now they're coming at me. Here we go. Might of Nurgle. No, they backed off. Turret's still gonna engage some of them though. Still taking out some of these little Might of Nurgle units here. More shot to go on this Havoc Marine. Bringing him down. Let's go. There we go. Got it. So again, we got standard spare in the back. We need to bring him down as quick as we can. We saw what happened last time when we kind of neglected him there. He sent tons and tons of reinforcements at us. There we go. Shut down his last turret, which will in turn finish off this mission for us. And there we have it. Head back to the command deck. See what kind of loot we got. Alright, so looks like we got a Melt-A-Gun. We got a Thule Plasma Gun. Got a Mars Engine, Thule Chest Signium, Sight Signium, of course the confiscated items, and a Thule Chest Signium there. We also brought in 12,500 experience, which is great. Killed 287 units. Or enemy, I should say. Go ahead and head to the store, see if we got anything new we can pick up. And what is this? Looks like we got a shotgun. We do have a shotgun from earlier, however, I don't think it's up to par with our new one here. It's definitely not, as the attack is 4 higher attack. We're gonna pick that up. Just gonna sell these and sell our old shotgun. Armor still mainly remains blue and yellow. Our green armor definitely is better than those, so we'll move on. Nothing there either. So, I think we managed to pick up a new shotgun and a new plasma gun. Which I'm gonna have to see what my old plasma gun is rated as. We also need to go ahead and change out these two weapons, as there is a bit of an issue with the animation at the moment. Let's go and put in that new shotgun we got. Also, let's check out the plasma gun and compare it to our new one. So we got 16 attack, we got range damage, critical hit chance. So we got 18 attack, range damage. It's okay, so it's got short burst is minus 14% as opposed to critical hit chance. So I think I'll stick with what we have. So as in most games, the shotgun is fairly weak when it comes to engaging armor, which is why I'm going to keep my plasma gun as a backup or a secondary, so I can go ahead and engage armor effectively. And we're going to go ahead and select the Silence the Guns mission. Actually, we're going to change that. We're going to go ahead and select Demonic Incursion small map. Give a bit of variety in the gameplay here. Let's go ahead and get into the mission. Let's get into it here. Now I am running the shotgun for the first weapon. As you can see at range, it's got a massive spread. However, in close quarters, much better. Much better. Shotgun's just making a mess of these units. So you have your single shot, 247 damage. That's pretty good. So his knockback on it. And Beast Stopper, which is a 50% bonus to damage to elites and champion creatures. But it is weak versus armor, as I mentioned just a minute ago. Then we have our Man Stopper round, which is a single hit. I'm guessing that'd be something close to like a solid slug if we were to compare it to our shotguns that we know of. Something like that, as it is a single hit round. Then we have a short burst and a fletch round. Short burst, I think that's... Let's give it a shot here. Okay, so it's four rounds. And then for our last one, we have our fletch round. See how that looks. Go ahead and reload shotgun before moving on here. Here we go. Exactly what the shotgun's made for, is engaging a ton of units at one time. Here we go. As you can see, no problem at all in engaging all those units. Super effective. We've got 4 directions we can travel in here. We will head south as we can go ahead and clear it and move on from there. We'll have to backtrack later on. shotgun really doesn't have much of a difficult time when it comes to taking on the minor units here. So we destroyed our first warp gate. We've got 2 more to destroy. Let's go ahead and push on. That worked out rather nicely. There we have it. Let's reload this and get back into it here with these minor Might of Nurgle units. Shotgun may be up there with the Bolter gun as being one of my favorites. I'll be right next to it. As it's fun and enjoyable to use, but it's not overpowered. For instance, the gravity gun, it's quite a bit overpowered, so to actually play it it's not that interesting. Blast through enemies super quickly and complete the mission one after another, which is great if you're trying to grind out maybe your level or something, increase your character's level. It's great for that, but as far as actually enjoying the gameplay, it kind of kills the momentum right behind it. See just how effective this shotgun is here. As you see, regardless of unit type, it does a fast job of taking out. Now we have not engaged armor, obviously, and for that it would be quite a bit slower. But for these smaller units, it is definitely very, very effective. And that additional knockback just gives you tons of time to engage or reload different units, depending on what you're doing here. Clear out the rest of these units here before we engage that warp gate. Alright, so looks like this is the last one here. Just like that, bringing that warp gate down, ending the mission. Great result with the shotgun there. It was nice that we could use the shotgun from the start to the finish of the mission there. We didn't have to switch to our plasma gun to engage any armor. We just went ahead and took out all the enemy units, all the fleshy units, I should say. There's no armor to engage. Looks like all we got from that was basically a confiscated item. So we did get 11,000 experience and 1,200 Caligari coins. As you can see, I've built up quite the collection of coins here. Let's head over to the store and trader and see what we got. Scythe grav pistol. Not a huge fan of the grab weapons on here, as they're, like I said, quite a bit overpowered. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one alone. I am rather enjoying the shotgun at the moment. Looks like we have a couple of small unit, or small mission types, I should say. We have a Nurgle infestation, assassination, or a purge. I think I'm gonna go for the assassination. So those are kind of my favorite. Let's go and kick off that mission. Alright, and here we go. That spread on the shotgun. The spread it has is super useful, as you can aim at one unit, basically hit all the units around him. Kind of like an area effect weapon. It's basically how it plays. As you can see there, we got 3 of them there with 2 shots. Oh, I know what we have here. Apostle of Nurgle, here we go. Let's go ahead and we got a space marine here too. As you can see, I'm fully suppressed, which is a problem for me. So effective the shotgun is against a marine. While it is effective, it's definitely not a plasma gun. Let's go ahead and take out some of these. Gunners and minor units. There we go. There we have it. So we're gonna go ahead and push down this direction. We have a dreadnought here. Now here's the real test of the shotgun's ability to engage armor. Now I'm guessing it's not going to be that amazing. It'll do damage for sure, but not like we're looking for. I am already suppressed. Just like that. Oh, there's a, okay. There's a Heavy Marine back there, so we gotta drop a turret and see if we can't get out of here. Switch weapons so we can drop some of these guys as quick as possible. As you can see, I'm having a super difficult time with that because I'm just getting knocked off of my feet as my suppression is down to nothing. And that Havoc Marine in the back there just keeps on nailing me with rockets, as there really is no cover from that. Give you guys a solid comparison here. Alright, the Dreadnought's backing off. I can go ahead and engage this Marine and kill him. If I ever get a shot off. As you can see, it's not very easy. There we go. Go ahead and let my suppression regenerate here a little bit before I engage that Dreadnought. Actually, he's coming for me. As you can see, it's effective, but not like a plasma gun is. My best here to kill him as quickly as possible. Bit of a tall order with the shotgun and the Dreadnought. He's that heavily armored. Now he's going to try and get back in there and regenerate some of his health and hit points. We need to go ahead and stop him as quick as we can here. Bringing everything I have to bear against this Dreadnought as far as the shotgun's concerned. There we go, there we have it. So there it was, guys. There was the effectiveness of the shotgun versus a Dreadnought or armor. I gotta say, I definitely prefer the plasma gun in that situation, as it just brings them down so much quicker. That is the point of having the different weapons, is their effectiveness against different types of units. As you can see, unloading 4 shells in rapid succession like that came in very handy, as it basically knocked back those units and killed them all in one button click there. Gotta back off here. My Blizzard is getting torn apart super quick. Let's go ahead and engage his Space Marine. out that space. We're moving on here. Still not a apostle, no mercy as we unload those shells in super quick succession like that. And drop off our turret right about here. Okay, and there we go. There we have it. This turret's gonna help us engage some of the trying to bring down the Marines as quick as I can there. Almost had them. Now I'm getting knocked back because I don't have the suppression. Go ahead and pull back if I can. I guess we just, I mean, Dreadnought is coming at me full force. He is not happy with me. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my plasma gun here, as the armor is kind of sneaking up on me with two Marines and the Dreadnought. There we go. Go ahead and drop another turret here to help us engage this Dreadnought. Get out of the way of these. You guys can see the difference just in the speed. How fastly this gun took down, how quickly the plasma gun took down the Dreadnought there. There we go. I'll switch to the shotgun here just to finish off these guys. Just like that, we have it. Mission complete. Going back to the command bridge now. Taking a look at the loot that we got. Alright, so we got a eye implant, a main implant, and a power hammer, and of course our confiscated items. We also got almost 12,000 experience. We got 11,900. We made 1,300 Caligari coins there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trader here. What do we have here? We got hit point suppression and suppression damage. Too bad there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that hammer. Looks like we have a new Sentinel armor. So this has 14 defense and 40 damage reduction. Suppression, deflect, and HP per second. 20 HP per second is pretty good. Maybe keep that. Maybe keep those hit points up there so you don't die too quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Just a little bonus, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and open up some of these confiscated items here. So we can have a look at that. We got a Thunder Hammer. We finally got a Thunder Hammer. I've been waiting to get a Thunder Hammer. So now that I have one, we can go ahead and play with that, which is a two-handed weapon, if you do not know already. You also have a Chainsword and a Multi-Melta. Let's go ahead and claim those 2 or 3 weapons. This one we got a Laze Gun, or Las Gun, Bolter Gun, and a Inferno Pistol. Let's claim that. This one looks like we have a Grenade Launcher. Looks like we've got a lot of damage additions here for a single shot, short burst, or air burst. Grenade Launcher is pretty fun to play with. It's really good for non-armored units. So we're going to go ahead and claim that, take that. We will be playing that later on. And for our last confiscated items pouch here, we got another Thunder Hammer, Mars main implement there, and a Power Sword. So this one gives us 126 hit points per hit. It could be very useful. Let's claim that. See my experience here. I'm almost at level 20. Almost. Go to the trader for one last time here and get rid of some of these weapons that we will not be using. This one gives us 214, plus it's more damage per hit. The attack's more. Yeah, so I think we'll go ahead and we will sell this. Also, the Inferno Pistol. That one. I also have a lot of auto pistols here, at least 2 of them that I see. So I think I'll go ahead and sell that one, putting our grenade launcher up top there. And finally, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the shotgun out for a Thunder Hammer. We're gonna have to go back to the main screen here to have a good look at this. And here we go, guys. Have a look at that hammer. Still really enjoying this armor that I put on my Inquisitor here. Looks like he's pulling a couple moves with his Thunder Hammer there. And with that said, guys, that is it. I am F8 Alpha, and I will catch you guys next time.